morning. Today we will start the second module, velocity and accelerations in mechanisms. In every mechanism, the several parts are interconnected suitably so as to do a particular kind of work. When the mechanism is put into action, some members reciprocate, some members oscillates, and some members rotates. Thereby, the members undergo displacement and experience velocity and accelerations. As you know that velocity is a rate of change of displacement. Generally, we express velocity as v. If x is the displacement, then the velocity is dx by dt. Velocity is rate of change of displacement and it has both magnitude and direction. Hence, velocity is a vector quantity. Velocity of any particle with respect to a fixed member is known as absolute velocity. Absolute velocity. Absolute velocity means velocity of a moving body with respect to fixed body. Usually, the absolute quantities are expressed with a single alphabet v suffix a or v suffix b or v suffix m. That means velocity of a, velocity of b, velocity of m, like that. Similarly, the velocity of moving body with respect to another moving body is known as a relative velocity. The velocity is also classified as the second category, relative velocity. Relative velocities are expressed with the two alphabets VAB, VCD, VMN. That means velocity of A relative to B as seen at A, or velocity of C relative to D as seen at C. Velocity of M relative to N as seen at N. So hence velocity is classified into two groups. One is absolute velocity, another one is a relative velocity. Absolute velocity is velocity of a moving body with respect to fixed element, and it is expressed as VA, VB, VM, VZ, a single alphabet. Similarly, velocity of moving body with respect to some other moving body is known as relative velocity, and it can be expressed as VAB, velocity of A relative to B as seen at B. Similarly, velocity of C relative to D as seen at D. Now, let us consider particle A and particle B. Let the particle A is moving with a velocity VA in this direction. Consider the other particle B. Let velocity of B is moving in this direction and with magnitude VB. The same thing can be expressed in the form of a diagram called velocity diagram. Now, all fixed elements on the earth is represented by a point called pole. Pole is a point which represents all the fixed bodies, fixed elements of the mechanism, all fixed members on this earth is expressed as a pole. When I write VA is the velocity of particle A, to represent this velocity of A, I need to fix first the pole O. O is a pole which represents the fixed element. Now, with known magnitude and direction, velocity of A is acting in this direction. Similarly, VB is acting in this direction. VB represents the absolute velocity. When it is absolute, it starts from fixed pole. Therefore, VB is expressed like this. OA, OB. OA is the velocity vector of absolute VA. OB is the velocity vector of absolute velocity VB. When I join this AB, vector AB represents velocity of B relative to A as seen at A. Similarly, vector BA represents velocity of A relative to B. AB vector is a relative velocity vector relative velocity vector. Vector OA is absolute velocity. Vector OB represents absolute velocity. Vector BA represents relative velocity vector. Vector BA represents again relative velocity vector. This is how the velocity can be expressed in a diagram called velocity diagram. So once again I repeat, velocity is rate of change of displacement and it is classified into absolute velocity and relative velocity. Absolute velocity is one where the velocity of moving body with respect to fixed element. Relative velocity is one where the velocity of moving body with respect to another moving body is expressed as relative velocity. Now let us know the concept of velocity of 2 points on any link. Let us consider a link AB. Velocity of 2 points on a rigid link. Consider a link AB. Assume that velocity of B relative to A is acting in this direction. If this velocity vector is resolved into two mutually perpendicular directions, one is parallel to AB, another one is perpendicular to AB. This is VBA perpendicular component, VBA parallel component. The meaning of this is, let us understand what is this VBA. Velocity of B relative to A as seen at A. Means, if this velocity quantity is resolved into two mutually perpendicular directions, one is along the link AB, another component is perpendicular to the link AB. The parallel component of velocity vector on the link AB means velocity of B relative to A. That means B is trying to move towards A. This is not possible because A and B are the 2 points on the same link. Anytime the point B cannot move towards A. This is not possible. Similarly, the perpendicular component of velocity of B relative to A means the B can move in this direction with respect to A. It is possible. Hence, the velocity of any point on any link is always perpendicular to the link itself and it is in accordance with the direction of motion of the link. Velocity of any point is always perpendicular to the link itself and in the direction of motion of the link. Hence, the direction of relative velocity vector of any 2 points on a link always exists in a direction perpendicular to the link. Now, concept of velocity image. Let us consider link AB of length L subjected to an angular velocity omega in the direction shown in this figure. Let velocity of A is known in magnitude and direction. Let velocity of B is known in only direction. Suppose if the velocity of B and the velocity of A relative to B or velocity of B relative to A can be determined with the existing configuration by drawing the velocity diagram. As you know that absolute quantities are always starts from fixed pole and relative velocity quantities are always perpendicular to the link itself. With this concept, let us draw the velocity diagram to represent the velocity quantities. In this problem, the link AB of length L subjected to angular velocity omega having a velocity Va acts in this direction with known magnitude and direction, and only the direction of Vb is known in direction. When I write single alphabet suffix, it represents the absolute quantity. Therefore, to draw the velocity diagram, very first step is to fix the pole. Pole is a point which represents the fixed element, fixed body, fixed member of the mechanism. First, fix the pole O. Now, with known magnitude and direction of absolute velocity Va, draw a line parallel to Va and fix the small a as per the magnitude of Va in a direction shown in the figure. Now, Vb is velocity of B. It represents the absolute quantity. When it is absolute, it starts from pole. Therefore, draw a line passing through the pole parallel to Vb in both the directions. Now let us consider velocity of A, velocity of B relative to A as seen at A means VBA is to be represented. As I already told, velocity of any point with respect to some other point on the same link is perpendicular. Hence, VBA can be expressed by drawing the perpendicular line. Velocity of B relative to A as seen at A is perpendicular to AB. In the velocity diagram, from A, draw a line perpendicular to AB. This perpendicular line and a parallel line which is parallel to VB intersect at this point. We are going to get the point B. Now, in the velocity diagram, vector OA represents velocity of A. Similarly, vector OB represents velocity of B. Absolute velocity. Any distance measured from the pole represents the absolute quantity. Therefore, vector AB of the velocity diagram is the velocity image of the relative velocity of the actual link. That means AB represents velocity of B relative to A. BA vector represents velocity of A relative to B. Now, you can measure vector AB multiplied by the scale, whatever the scale we take for the velocity diagram, that gives the relative velocity vector. Velocity of A relative to B, velocity of B relative to A, both are equal in magnitude but in opposite direction. Now, let us consider, suppose if I want to know the velocity of any other third point, say point X on the link AB, which is at a distance of B from capital point B. So I want to know the velocity of X. When I speak with respect to specific point, it understands that it is an absolute quantity. To know the velocity of third point, say point X, then capital X is the point on the actual link AB. Since in the velocity diagram, vector AB represents the velocity image of the actual link, therefore small x is to be represented on the vector small ab in the same proportionate as the actual capital X divides the link AB. That is, Bx by AB is equal to small bx by vector AB. Here, Bx distance is known, AB distance is known. This vector AB you can measure from the velocity diagram and find out what is Bx. Bx is equal to capital Bx by AB into vector AB. Once you know this distance, from point B represent the small x. Now, x is a point on the vector AB which represents the actual point x which divides the actual link AB. Now, velocity of point x can be determined by measuring Ox. Vector Ox into scale of velocity diagram gives the velocity of any point on the link AB. Using this basic concept, the velocity and velocity of any of the links of the mechanism can be determined Let us take an example of a 4-bar linkage, then we will solve the problem how exactly the velocities of the various links of the mechanism can be determined. Let us start. Now let us take one problem. Draw the velocity diagram of a 4-bar mechanism shown in the figure and determine the angular velocity of BC, angular velocity of link CD, velocity of point X, velocity of point Y and velocity of point Z. In a given 4-bar mechanism, AB is the driving link with a 75 mm long, AD is fixed link whose length is 240 mm, BC and CD are 210 mm and 135 mm respectively. Point X is at a distance of 120 mm from B and 200 mm from C. Y is a point on link BC at a distance of 80 mm from B. Then Z is another point on link CD at a distance of 50 mm from C. This is the problem. And the driving link rotates with an angular velocity of 10 radians per second in a counterclockwise direction. The driving link makes an angle of 60 degrees with the fixed link. This is the problem. Very first step is draw the configuration to suitable scale. Step 1. Draw the configuration to suitable scale. The scale for configuration diagram is the length of the links are given 75, 210, 135, 240 and all these. Out of these 240 is the maximum one. The minimum is 50 mm. So let us take 1 centimeter is equal to 20 mm as the scale for configuration diagram. First construct the 4-bar linkage as per this scale. Link AD is of length 240 mm. As per this scale, draw one line, link AD representing the fixed link of the mechanism, 4-bar mechanism. Then driving link AB is at an angle of 60 degrees with respect to fixed link. Draw 60 degrees line and fix the point B as per the scale of length 75 mm. Then capital AB line represents the driving link AB. Link BC is a 210. Take the 210 as per this scale as a radius with the B as center, cut an arc. Similarly, CD of 135 mm with the D as center, cut one more arc to get point C. Join BC and CD. This is the configuration diagram of the given 4-bar mechanism. Similarly, show the direction of driving link rotating in counterclockwise direction, omega AB. Then fix the points X, Y, Z as per the configuration given problem. Y is at a distance of 80 mm from B. As per that scale, I need to measure 4 cm and fix up the point Y on link BC. Similarly, Z on link CD. And X is the point which is at a distance of 120 mm from BX and 200 mm from C. Therefore, take that 120 mm as per that scale, cut an arc from B. Then take this distance 200 mm as per the scale with the C as center, cut an arc to get point X. Join BX, CX. All this is a single link. This is configuration diagram drawn to the suitable scale. Next step is, before construction of velocity diagram, to start with, we need to know the velocity of any one of the link known in both magnitude and direction. As you know that velocity, linear velocity and angular velocity relation, V is equal to R omega, where V is the linear velocity, omega is angular velocity, R is the radius of rotation. Apply this concept. Now driving link is known, angular velocity is known. Therefore, velocity of B relative to A, VBA is equal to VB is equal to actual length AB into angular velocity of AB. Look at this equation. Velocity of B relative to A, if you isolate this link AB, it is a single link. Velocity of B relative to A is represented like this. But as a link AB as a part of this mechanism, A is a fixed point on the link AD. Therefore, velocity of B with respect to fixed point is an absolute. I can write this VBA as VB, that can be expressed as R omega. R means radius of rotation, that is length of the link multiplied by angular velocity. Length of the link is 75. Angular velocity of AB is 10. Therefore, this is 750 mm per second is the velocity of B, or it is the velocity of B relative to A. Magnitude is 750 mm per second, but velocity of any point with respect to another point is always perpendicular. Therefore, I can represent the velocity of B relative to A is perpendicular to AB and in a direction of motion of the link. Since driving link is rotating in counterclockwise direction, at point B, I can show the direction of velocity of B relative to A in a direction perpendicular to link AB in the configuration diagram. With known magnitude and the direction of one of the link of the mechanism, now I can start drawing the velocity diagram for the given 4-bar mechanism. That is step 3. Draw the velocity diagram. Draw the velocity diagram to suitable scale. Again, scale for velocity diagram is 1 centimeter is equal to, here the magnitude of VB is 750 mm per second. Therefore, I will take this as 1 centimeter measures 200 mm per second. If I draw 1 centimeter line which represents the velocity of 200 mm per second. Now, before starting the velocity diagram, as you know that velocity is rate of change of displacement, and it is classified into 2 categories, absolute quantities and relative quantities. Absolute velocity is the velocity of any moving body with respect to fixed body. Relative velocity is velocity of moving body with respect to some other moving body. Hence, first fix the pole. Pole represents all fixed points of the mechanism. Pole is represented by a point O. Now, I will fix the pole O. Now consider the link AB. Velocity of B relative to A is perpendicular to AB. Direction I know, magnitude is also I know. VB is the absolute velocity. Therefore, all absolute quantities starts from pole. Through pole, draw a line perpendicular to link AB representing the VB vector perpendicular to AB and fix the point B. In this velocity diagram, vector OB represents the magnitude of velocity of B, 750 mm per second, and the direction perpendicular to AB in a direction of motion of the link. Now I will consider link BC. Velocity of C relative to B as seen at B is perpendicular. Therefore, through B, I will draw a line perpendicular to BC. I don't know the magnitude of relative velocity of C relative to B, but I know the direction of velocity of C relative to B because always velocity of any 2 points is perpendicular to the link. Therefore, draw a line perpendicular to BC through B representing the direction of relative velocity vector. Now I will consider the link CD. Velocity of C relative to D, it becomes an absolute because D is a fixed point. Therefore, velocity of C relative to D is perpendicular to CD. Since D is a fixed point, it has to start from pole O. Therefore, through pole, draw a line perpendicular to CD. The intersection of these two lines, I am going to get point C. Therefore, vector OC represents the velocity image of link CD. Vector BC represents velocity image of link BC. Now, see whether all the points of the given mechanism are there in the velocity diagram or not. Now, pole is a point which represents the fixed points, isn't it? In this mechanism, A and D are fixed points. Therefore, at the pole, in brackets, I can write this as A, D, because both are fixed points. In the given mechanism, A, B, C, D is a 4-bar linkage. In the velocity diagram also, A, B, C and D. 4 points are represented. What else? X, Y, Z has to be fixed in the velocity diagram. Now let us consider point Y. Y is a point on link BC. But in the velocity diagram, vector BC is the velocity image of actual link BC. Therefore, small y is to be represented on the vector BC in the same proportionate as the capital Y divides the link BC. Therefore, BY by BC is equal to small by by vector BC. Use this relation and fix the point Y on vector BC. Similarly, Z is a point on link CD. To fix this small z on vector OC, follow this relation. CZ by CD is equal to CZ by vector CD or CZ by vector OC, because D is a fixed point at the pole. And lastly, this is how I will fix Y and Z. Now, X is a point on the extension of link BC. Similarly, in the velocity diagram also, I need to express a small x. For that, I will consider the edge Bx. Velocity of x relative to B is perpendicular as seen at B. In the velocity diagram also, draw a line perpendicular to Bx through this B and consider xc. Velocity of x relative to c is again perpendicular through c. Draw a line perpendicular to cx, perpendicular to bx. The intersection of these two, I am going to get a small x. Finally, step 4. Now check whether all the points are there in the velocity diagram or not. A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. Here also A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. Now, as per the problem, we need to determine the velocity of X, Y, Z and angular velocities of BC and CD. Now, first one, velocity of point X. When I write single suffix X, it represents the absolute quantity. If it is an absolute, it has to be measured from pole. Therefore, in the velocity diagram, join OX. Therefore, measure vector OX multiplied by scale of the velocity diagram will give the magnitude of velocity of point X. Similarly, velocity of point Y means vector OY into scale, and velocity of point Z is obtained by measuring vector OZ into scale. Next, the fourth point is how to determine the angular velocity of BC. As you know that velocity is length into angular velocity. or angular velocity is linear velocity by length. Use this concept. Angular velocity of BC is velocity of BC by length of BC. Or this is nothing but vector CB into scale divided by actual length BC. Lastly, how to determine the angular velocity of CD is velocity of CD by CD. Velocity of CD is nothing but vector OC into scale divided by CD. This is how we can determine the unknown quantities from velocity diagram, linear velocities and angular velocities. Once again, I repeat in a brief how to construct and how to determine the velocities of the given 4-bar mechanism. The problem is a 4-bar mechanism with known dimensions, and the direction of driving link is also given, and also the various other points whose lengths are given, and you need to determine all these 5 quantities. Very first step in velocity problems is draw the configuration to the suitable scale. For this configuration diagram, a separate scale is to be followed. Once you construct the configuration diagram, next step is to determine the velocity of any one of the link, usually driving link, using this formula. With known magnitude and the direction, velocity of one point with respect to another point is perpendicular. With this magnitude and direction, now draw the velocity diagram. To start with, fix the pole. Pole represents all the fixed points of the mechanism. In the given mechanism, the fixed points are A and D that I have shown here. Now, consider the driving link whose velocity and direction is known. Therefore, draw a line, this line, perpendicular to AB and fix the point B as per the magnitude of velocity of B and as per the scale. Then consider CB. Velocity of C relative to B is perpendicular. Through B, draw a line perpendicular to BC. Direction is known, magnitude is unknown, leave as it is. Now consider CD. Velocity of C relative to D is perpendicular, but D being fixed point, it has to start from pole. Draw a line perpendicular to CD. This perpendicular line intersect to get the point C. Now OBC or ABCD is the velocity image of the 4-bar mechanism. Likewise, fix all the remaining points of the mechanism in this proportionate. Then finally, determine the linear and angular velocities using this formula. Thank you.